Hey, Zach, this is Joel. It's sure great to see you yesterday, bud. There's the improvement. On our left is the better extension. You see how much higher your hands are there in your follow-through because that right elbow is not down on your side so much. Left arm is extended better as well. So that's great work there, Zach, in the last couple of weeks to get, and just in the last week or so, last 3 or 4 days to get used to that, buddy. And then obviously your alignment is a bunch better. Remember, from this camera angle, I want to be able to draw that vertical line on your toes and have it be vertical on the screen parallel to your target line instead of what we're seeing over there on the right from a couple weeks ago. And then from that face-on angle, your dad noticed right away that through the impact area, see right here it doesn't look that great, doesn't look that different than a couple weeks ago, but remember we saw how much more speed there was. Look how much higher your hands are at that point in your follow-through, like we saw from the down the line camera angle, instead of your hands being so much around the side of your body, which is good over here on our left. So that would warrant the new blue right there, Zach. And again, I noticed how much more speed there was as you're going through impact there. So your hands and shaft and club head are all about the same place here on the left compared to where you were about 2 or 3 weeks ago. So look at this. Look how much higher your hands are now, how much farther they've gone through in the same elapsed time. From there to there. There's a lot more speed there, buddy, and like you said, you were wondering if that would help create the draw, and I'm saying yes. Absolutely. That's part of the reason it's been easier for you to draw it the last few days. So I like that a lot there, man. And then we went out on the course. It was great to see you hit those chip shots. 3 or 4 of them into the hole. That was fantastic. And then to shoot a pretty good score there for that 9-ball drill. And remember, the 9-ball drill, the predictions. And you see, if you leave a chip, you're always going to make par at worst, like you did there. As you practice it more and more, and there are the 10 balls on the green. Remember, it's a 9-ball drill now. But there are 10 balls where this young student left a putt or a chip for the next shot. That's success for the approach, and that's going to lead to a lot of consistency there, man. And again, remember on that 9-ball drill of your wedges, from 90 yards to the middle of the green, you left 4 pitches and 5 putts or chips, so you were 4 over par there. But on the batch of 9 chips, I think you're about 1 under or even, something like that. Maybe 2 under. So remember to use that 9-ball drill when you practice a bunch, Zach. Thanks, man. I'll talk to you soon. Hope you're playing down Shawnee Lookout on the 15th. It'd be great to see you down there. Take care.
This is Joel Suggs. I sure enjoyed meeting you down at the Cincinnati Golf Show this weekend and showing you your swing on the 2D equipment that I have. And so I want to take about 2 or 3 minutes to just show you around Meadowlinks. This is the studio I use in the winter for all my students. You see there's the down-the-line camera angle for our 2D equipment, and then we have the face-on camera angle also, and then what we also have here is 3D equipment to where I can show you your swing from 6 different camera angles with this 3D equipment, and we can get your swing from down to the 1/120th of a second in terms of exactly what your hips, shoulders, and hands are doing in the swing. And then also, I have the most realistic hitting curve I've ever seen from puttersedge.com. So when you hit your full shots, it feels as realistic as possible. And then I have 3 different green speeds for you to practice your putting. 9.5 on the step meter, 10.5 on the step meter, and 12.5 on the step meter. That's benefited my students tremendously. And then also I have a lot of learning aids like this Smart Stick. You can see the rest of those learning aids over here in my bag that we can work on to help you learn the certain fields in your golf swing that you and I both want. And then also I help my students a lot with their equipment through the winter. This is a frequency analyzer where we twang your club and it gives us a reading here, and then also we plot your whole set, each club on these lines to see if the set is really matched or not. Quite often they aren't, and it helps my students tremendously when they find out what clubs are the offending clubs. Then if we get tired of being indoors and we want to go outdoors and get some, we can do that. It's my daughter! Ellie! Good to see you. I haven't seen her in weeks. No wonder you've been gone, Ellie. You've been out here playing in the snow all this time. But this is our natural turf area. This is closed until April, as you can see. But it's a fantastic area where we can step outside and hit some balls and get some real ball flight. Or, if we get pretty satisfied that things are looking better on the video here, we're kind of cooped up inside and want to go outside, we can step on out and hit balls and see real ball flight for about 5 or 10 or 15 minutes, however long you and I can stand the cold, out into the air, and we see them land at these different flags. I have a yardage book for this driving range. It's the first one I've ever seen in my life where we know exactly what it is for the front, back, and middle of each green. And again, the covered area here is heated, so we stay out there for about 5, 10, 15 minutes, like I said. It enables us to see some ball flight, and then we get satisfied that things are looking the way we want, and we can come back inside, take off our coat, and look again at the video equipment to see how everything's looking, to make sure that you understand it. And then notice too, my exercise ball up top here, and then also, so I help my students a lot with their fitness through the winter, and then I will help you also with your sports psychology, with your golf psychology from the golfpsych.com people down in Texas. That's helped my students tremendously a lot over the years too. So again, I sure enjoyed meeting you down at the Cincinnati Golf Show this weekend. I look forward to seeing you again out here this summer at Meadowlinks, or even right now in the winter. I have a lot of people that work on their games with me right through the winter. Check out more information about the things I do to help you at joelsuggs.com. Take care.